is beautiful, there's so much hope. Even in the darkest of times, there's radiating light. Live each moment fully and completely, and dance to the music of the lush green earth.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, so I'm back again today with a couple more topics, and the first one I'm going to talk about is autism and the technological age. So let's get into it. So the first topic here is how technology benefits autistic people. Now, the first thing to understand about this is when you're an autistic person, especially when you have Asperger's, a lot of the time you're going to be very interested in things. You're going to have what's known as special interests. Now, if your special interest involves learning to do things, being self-taught, a lot of autistic people are self-taught and are extremely good at what they do, then obviously technology is going to be quite beneficial because it's going to allow you to watch tutorials on any number of things. And I know of autistic people who have built machinery themselves without being shown how to do it by a teacher. They've learnt themselves online. So it's really important, therefore, to have a positive relationship with technology, I think. And if it wasn't for modern technology, I wouldn't be allowed to talk to you just now in the way that I am, because that enables me, technology enables me to do that and creates that bridge between people. So yeah, I think that it is incredibly beneficial. The next thing is how technology hinders autistic people. So I think that technology hinders in the sense that it is too easy to become completely absorbed with technology, and it can, on the flip side of what I've just spoken about, it can actually hinder productivity. Because if you're watching YouTube videos all day, then you're not getting much else done. Unless you're listening to them. You could be the kind of person I am, and you listen to them while you're doing other things. But that's not always easy when you've got autism, stroke Asperger syndrome, because multitasking can be quite hard for some of us. So I do think technology has its downsides as well, because it's a bit of a rabbit hole and you can get sucked in. So the next topic here, subtopic, is technology's impact upon creativity in autistic people. Okay. I'm a very creative person. I love creativity. And the way I use technology to enhance my creative practice is to do a lot of research on it. Look at what's out there. Look at the new mindfulness exercises that exist within the realms of creativity. Look at the new creative techniques that might be out there. It's really important, I think, to engage with the wealth of information that is the internet. And when you're autistic, it can be quite nice to sit and scroll the internet and learn as much as you can about your areas of interest. So there is a creative element to that, very, very definitely. And there's also quite a cathartic, healing element to that too, because creativity is quite therapeutic, I think. So, yeah, That's what I would say to that one. Of course, we can't talk about technology without talking about media, because media is another form of technology. We see things through the television. We see things in the cinema. We see things constantly depicted through the internet and through streaming websites. And there's an endless number of resources out there that are depicting autism. I don't agree with all of the representations of autism in the media. I'm not going to name any particularly, but suffice it to say that the media has some good ones and it has some not so good representations of autism. I think we share information through technology, and media at its heart is just that. It's sharing information to an audience. So yeah, I would also say that a lot of YouTubers, like myself, make videos on autism. And it gives us a voice. It gives us a voice as autistic individuals who want to make content. It gives us a voice about our condition. So, yeah, I think autistic representation in the media is really quite an interesting subcategory here. How technology helps us to manage challenges. Okay, now this one is the only one I need to think about quite a lot. Because it's quite a kind of a complex topic. The first thing would be technology, and I'm going to talk about the internet again here, but podcasts and things that you can put onto your iPhones and iPods and iPads and all the rest of it. Podcasts are great for sharing information. And information, when you type in the right information keywords, so it could be, for example, how to help us manage social situations as autistic people. Search that and a screed of stuff will come up. So if I was to search that, yeah, it would help me, because I would read the stuff about other people's experiences and what helps autistic people in social circumstances, and I would think to myself, well, I'm less alone. And that's a challenge in and of itself, feeling lonely in the world. Now, there are other challenges that might be faced as an autistic person. And some of those things are a bit like navigating how the world works when you're from a different planet, you know. There's a book called Raising Martians. That's another form of media, by the way, books. In fact, I'll be right back. The Complete Guide to Asperger Syndrome. This is a very, very good book. And to be honest with you, this is something that helped me manage challenges, because when I was going through my diagnosis, I was feeling a wee bit alone, and it was quite important for me to have my support network around me, have books that I could look at, post-diagnosis as well. This book really did help me. So yeah, I think media is incredibly important for autistic people. and it does help us to manage challenges. Alrighty guys, so I hope that helps, and I look forward to speaking to you again in a minute. Okay, bye!
Live each moment fully and completely, and dance to the music of the lush reader.